There's tons of content out there all over the internet about topspin. I'm going to try to simplify it down for you guys and break it down to simple couple of components. So first of all, obviously trying to brush a ball with the continental or eastern grip is going to be a huge challenge. I prefer the semi-western grip. I think it's going to be a little bit easier for you guys to create the angle on the racket. Biggest and most simple part is that each ball you hit has to be going from low to high to create topspin. Okay, there's not going to be any high to low because it's going to cut the ball. So we're definitely going to be trying to create the low to high swing and ensuring that at the ball at contact there's some low to high action and that the strings are scratching. Okay, so that's going to be one of the important parts. Today I've set up the slinger in a way that it's feeding me very low balls short. We're going to do it from the mid-court. Basically what I want to be feeling is ensuring that my racket drop is getting underneath the ball enough that I can create this upward swing here at impact. I've also added a little green line here at 3/4 court, so my objective is to kind of make the ball go up but also make it go back down quick enough. So that's what topspin is. The RPM will create the ball going up, but enough spin will make it come back down. So a lot of people, when they're missing long in tennis, they start to slow down, and that's often I think where they make the most amount of unforced errors long. You need to create acceleration at the impact point. You need to hear that scratching sound at the impact point in order for the ball to break. So I'm missing long, I start to get scared about missing long, I'm slowing down, I'm missing more. Whereas really the real truth is accelerate more, and that's gonna give your ball a better chance to drop back down. So let me run you through a few exercises today. Let me see if I can help you guys out with the topspin today. Okay, so first exercise today, I've set up the slinger very close to me with a feed that's very slow and low, which means the ball's already going to be underneath the net at my impact point, which is going to force me to have no choice to do this at impact in order to get the ball to go up and over the net. The second part of my exercise, I want it to break before the 3/4 court, which ensures I have enough spin. I don't want it to be going over the net, but long into the green. Okay, so I want to make sure it has enough spin, enough RPM on it that it's coming back down. You'll see Serena had done this exercise a lot, Ons Jabeur, tons of players that are looking to create topspin. You'll see them warming up very close to the net and just isolating a little bit the racket head work on both sides. So I'll run you through the exercise a little bit and try to show you what it looks like. Ensure I'm getting under the ball and brushing up on it as fast as I can. Okay, so a lot of the forearm segment is going to work through. Okay, and that's where you're going to see the racket going under and back up. So I'm trying to create a shape also on that ball. So it goes up and back down. Yes, the topspin could be created from at the good impact point and having the forearm turning. It can come when I'm stuck a little bit on a higher, tougher ball and I'm trying to go up and create that upward swing. The banana Rafa shot that he kind of invented 20 years ago, where you're kind of on the run and you got to get that wrist kind of very relaxed and very whippy. You definitely want to be able to ensure that you can field that part. Okay, that's going to help you get under the ball and brush up on the bottom to the top of the ball. If I wanted to give you guys a very big visual, anytime I'm hitting a topspin shot, I'm imagining kind of arrows starting down here on the ball and working up on the ball. And maybe different parts of it, the outside of it, the inside of it, the back of it, but always starting somewhere from under it. Accept the errors out. Don't accept the errors in the net. If it does go in the net, make sure the next shot goes 3, 4, 5 feet over, because there should always be some sort of a safety margin. And I know that this is part also that needs to be demystified, is that no one's playing this close to the net anymore. Okay, so you have sometimes players like Rafa that were playing 2 meters over the net. I think 1.75 meters over the net is pretty average right now. It's a lot of safety, it's a lot of security, and again, like we talked about earlier, the bounce up is a lot more challenging for the opponent as far as the impact point goes. Therefore, the footwork and the amount of effort that needs to be done to be well placed has increased a lot because of that. So forward and back, and that will burn out your legs. But if you're playing a flat player, you can kind of stay stuck on the baseline and just kind of getting everything here easily managing everything, but the topspin's gonna have to be negotiated whether you want to take it a bit earlier on the rise or whether you want to back up a little bit more, let it come down, and then play your topspin after. Okay guys, so we're gonna be doing this on a higher ball. Okay, so you can see right now that the objective is still get under the ball. Okay, and do under and back up on that ball. Okay, so basically you saw two types of exercise. One was the settings on the slinger to send me a low short ball, where I was able to really work on having the racket head get underneath the ball properly and ensuring that here at impact I was able to create that upward swing. Then I worked on it again on this different situation with a much higher, heavier topspin shot where I'm on the baseline. And the same concept where I gotta let that ball come down to the right height, where I can again get my racket under that ball and still create that upward swing, where I'll play a little bit higher over the net now to try to push back my opponent to ensure I'm not getting attacked. I can create topspin from here with a flick. I can create topspin from behind my body over here too. Basically the most important thing is that there's some sort of brushing action that's happening here, right? So I can brush from back and go up. I can brush from forward and get it there. I can get it from lower to higher. I can get it from higher to higher. I can get it from fully stretched like this too. So there's different ways to create the topspin. And I think one of the most important things is to understand the hand and forearm segment and how they're turning together at the impact. So when I get to this point, I really need this part to rotate, which is gonna help the racket end up on the other side of my arm. And that's the brushing action that's gonna happen at the contact point that's gonna help me make this ball rotate a lot faster, rotate a lot more, and the more it's rotating in that sense, the more it's gonna go up and come back down. More and more balls will start to drop in the court, less and less errors from you, your confidence will go up, and your opponents that you're playing will be like, man, your ball quality is a lot better than it used to be. I can't attack you as much as I used to, and I'm starting to make a lot more mistakes when I play against you, so there's a lot of benefit to it. Try it, club players, young juniors, beginner adults, intermediate adults, try it out, just make sure you have the right grip. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed today's session and keep on topspinning.